Hello from Epcot. We're here today because Food and Wine Festival is starting. We have been to this festival 3 times now, 2023 when we visited, 2024, and now 2025. So I'm super excited. They have lots of new food this year. Maybe some old food we'll try as well. Some drinks we might try this time around. Oh, I'm just so excited. So we're gonna head in, explore the merchandise, take a look at the pamphlet, and try some food. So let's take a brief look through the festival passport here, see if there's anything fun. Oh, festival merchandise, Emil's Fromage Montage. Maybe we have to do that this year. That's where you try a bunch of the cheese plates. Remy Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. I do want to do that as well, along with Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit. I think those would be fun. We'll probably do those in a separate video. Merchandise. I'm so excited to go look at the merchandise and see what they have going on this year. Chef Remy mug, a Chef Figment oven mitt. Oh, they have an allergy-friendly menu, so you can scan this QR code here and see what options would be allergy-friendly. And then here you have any plant-based items marked with the little leaves there, and Emil's Fromage Montage items with the little cheese. And then you go into the festival offerings. So in here we'll have all of the different booths labeled and where they're located. So World Celebration, Germany, American Adventure. You can go through and see all the different foods and all the different special beverages. I don't even know where to start. And then at the very back here, you have your Emil's Fromage Montage menu. So you do have to buy 5 items, but then you get a completer festival treat. So over here lists all the items that are included in the Fromage Montage. And it also shows you on their individual pages. So the Brazil page, you can see that. Here at Gateway Gifts, just at the front of Epcot, right over this way, you can see they have their festival maps available here. So this would be Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit, along with Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. Looks like they're $12 each, but we'll definitely come and do these one day in a separate video. Surprise! We ended up getting Remy's Hide and Squeak. Since we're gonna make our way around World Showcase today anyway and the rest of Epcot, we figured let's just go ahead and get it. Here is what it looks like when you open it up. It includes all your little stickers. So you have all your Remy stickers here. We have to go find him around World Showcase and around Epcot and put them on their locations. Then here is the completer prize. So it's a little lunchbox with this kind of rubber band around it. It does say Epcot Food and Wine 2025 on there. And we chose Donald. They had Mickey, Donald, Remy, and Minnie, but who can go wrong with Donald? Here is one item right off the bat. They have some lug bags with, is it Beaker? And, oh gosh, I forgot the other guy's name, the scientist. They have cute little lug bags with Muppets. Here's a little Remy water bottle holder. These are $50 for the little Remy water bottle holder. Here's the festival lounge flight. It's $90. Some spaghetti and meatballs with a little Mickey on a scooter and he moves. It's so cute. Here's an annual pass holder shirt. It's kind of cute. Maybe not my favorite, but it's kind of cute. It's $35. Pass holder, Epcot Food and Wine on the front. Okay, maybe not bad. Here is the front of the festival spirit jersey. You can see there, International Food and Wine 2025. Then on the back side, you have some more spaghetti and the meatball with Mickey on his little scooter. It's actually really cute. And unfortunately, there's no price on this, but I'm guessing it's going to be about $70. Is typically what they run. Here is a little Epcot Food and Wine tumbler, Festival 2025 on that side, and you have Figment on the back side. And this is going to be $25. Here you have a Muppets Lab t-shirt. This is going to be $35, not 45, 35. I think it's Honeydew and Beaker, right? I think I got it now. Here's a little festival hat. It looks like it maybe has some, I don't know what any of this is actually. But this is $30. Here's another little shirt. It's blue. This is $35 and it has the same design that the hat has on it. You can buy a little, what is this, like a wine pouch for $30, or you have a little food and drink tray if you want to put your drink in there and put your food there. It's actually really cute. I like it. Let me look at the price of this one. This is only $13. How cute is that? Here's a little 4-piece wooden tray. Looks like you have Daisy with some pasta, Minnie mixing something up, Donald and Mickey. Let's see what this runs. $40 for this. $10 a piece. I'm so scared to touch this, but here's your festival wine glass. That is actually beautiful, and it's so subtle. I'm so scared. $15, and it says Epcot International Food and Wine down there. Here you have your corksicles. This is $40 for the little wine tumbler here. This is another corksicle, and it is more of a, well, you know, a drink tumbler. Food and wine with your straw there. And this is going to be $55. And they also have a little Disney Parks cookbook. Here's another little Donald shirt. It looks more like an empanada to me. And this is $35. This is freaking adorable. This is $32 with little Minnie and Daisy on it. Oh my gosh, festival ears for $35. And these are like little pins, so they kind of move around. That is so cute. Here is the backside of them, International Food and Wine.
And there's your magnet, big flavor.
$13. Here's a little spatula, $15. Same thing, big flavors there. International Food and Wine on the bottom. And they have like some little, these are kind of some plastic bowls. They're super cute. Ben was over in the corner. It is crowded in here, so he's trying to find a way around and found the whole little fit put together here. We have about 40 minutes or so until the booths start opening. So we're going to start doing Remy's Hide and Squeak. So we're kind of over towards Communicore Hall here. And I think we're just going to head this way and see who all we can find. I don't know if he's going to be... I assume he'll be next to the booths, I guess, huh? Oh, but there is one here at Communicore Hall. So let's go look at one at Communicore Hall. Guessing it'll be on the other side. Okay, we couldn't find Remy over by Communicore Hall. But we're starting our pathway down this way, kind of towards World Showcase. And, oh, we're going to go over here, the photos. But we're outside of Bramblewood Bites. So they have some pork tenderloin, some trout, and some root vegetables. This is helpful as well. Here's your map showing where all of the festival booths are. So down here, they have them listed. So if you have one in mind, you can see where it's located on the map. Over here you have Milled and Mull. It's right next door to the other one. Some butternut squash and ginger bisque, freshly baked carrot cake, fall fruit cheesecake, and cinnamon, or apple cinnamon and caramel mini. Oh no. Here at Forest and Field, you have autumn chili, pumpkin mascarpone ravioli, and whatever the heck that sandwich is. I don't know how to say it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We're having a hard time finding a single Remy here. So we're in Canada making our way. Really, we want to try everything in Italy. So we're gonna head over there for when the booth opens. We're kind of just making our way, trying to find any Remy, and we're having a hard time. There are 4 Joffrey stands throughout Epcot, and they all have a special food and wine drink. So this particular location in between Canada and the UK has a creme brulee cold brew. Here at the France Pavilion, I couldn't tell you how to pronounce any of this, other than they have escargots, some beef bourguignon, a creme brulee. You have some little, I think those are like cheese puffs on the top. At the Greece Pavilion, just past Morocco, they have the Greece booth. So I think we'll try the spanakopita one day. Not today, I don't think. We have some other ideas in mind, but I think I'll come back and try these a different day. At the Japan Pavilion, they have chicken teriyaki bun. They have a pulak karage, so fried pulak, and then a beef wagyu don. We're in Japan. You can hear the taiko drums in the background. Still haven't found a Remy. We're gonna feel so dumb when we do end up finding them. We know what they look like. I looked it up online, but haven't found one yet. So it's going exactly like the Easter egg hunt earlier this year. We have made it to the America Pavilion for our first stop. Let's go look at the menu. I'll show you guys what we're gonna get. Here at the Flavors of America, we are going to try the Gulf Coast style seafood roll and the New England slider. We have started. We have the New England slider, slow braised beef pot roast, spicy gardenia, horseradish cream, and crispy fried onions on a potato roll, along with a Gulf Coast style seafood roll. Goodness gracious! With warm water lobster, rock shrimp, lobster bisque, and a sherry creme fraiche on top of a toasted brioche bun. So the slider was $6 and the coast roll was $8.75. I think we're going to start with the slider. Ben had a good point. Let's start with some meat before we go on to seafood with an empty tummy. It looks pretty good, I must say. The bottom is already a little soggy because some of that dipping sauce has already leaked, so that's kind of gross. Ew. I'm not one for a wet bun, so that's not very great. But The beef has good flavor. Let me get a little... That's really good. For $6, I would get it again. Cool, that's kind of spicy. We're gonna move on to the seafood roll here. I know it's cooked, but like the color of it is not doing it for me. So, I also like the thought of lobster bisque on top. It's interesting. Just come with some dipping butter, so let's do a little bit of butter here. See if I can even like take a bite of this. Other than the mess it just made all over me. I like it. I like it. The lobster bisque is a great touch to give you a little more of that lobster flavor. That's good. I'll have to take another bite in a second here. We were just talking. Typically, I'm not a big seafood person, but Ben thinks I like the seafood one more, and I think I do. Based on my reactions and wanting to go back in for another bite, I think I like the seafood one more. The beef one is not bad. I wish it had maybe a little more sauce, and I wish that bottom bun wasn't soggy. But that's just because the au jus or whatever spilled in the container, so it got a little wet. But I think I like the lobster roll better. Like if you had to pick one, probably lobster. So what did you think of the two items? If you could get one again, which one would you choose?
Honestly, I would choose the slider.
Oh.
Because I think the only issue was because we sagified our own bun, so that's kind of on us.
Yeah.
But I think I only enjoyed the lobster roll so much because of the lobster bisque. It was good, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't going, that shrimp, that lobster. It was more just, that lobster bisque flavor, if that makes sense.
I will say, he mentioned it in his video that there's a lot of meat in that lobster, the seafood roll, and I would have to agree with the slider. I think both had a decent amount of meat for the price you're paying. So I think they were both worth it, but I guess I'd get the roll again, he'd get the slider, so really it's even.
I will say too, I kind of prepped each bite on the slider, so I had a little bit of some pepper, jalapeno, so I had some of the slaw, and it really tasted like a delicious steak.
So good.
I liked it.
Good. So we were heading out, and we noticed the New England slider here. I read it out loud too. It said it comes with crispy fried onions, but I don't think we got any. So maybe it's worth getting again sometime and seeing if we get those crispy onions, because I think that would have made it. Then your other option down here, just so you're aware, is the freshly baked chocolate pudding cake with Kentucky bourbon caramel. And then of course they have some stouts and lagers as well. I forget alcohol is here as well. We're just not big alcohol persons. But let's head on to the next one. I think we're heading to Italy. We are passing by the Joffrey's outside of the America Pavilion, and their specialty is the butterscotch cookie cold brew. Oh, that does sound kind of good. Here at Italy, we're gonna get all of these. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Tortellini alla vodka and a chocolate spuma. Here we are. So we have it's pizza essentially. Pizza dough, pepperoni, mozzarella, and tomato sauce. Tortellini alla vodka. 4-cheese tortellini, vodka sauce, parmesan, and Calabrian chili oil. Then a chocolate spuma, which is chocolate mousse, caramel sauce, espresso whipped cream, and puffed rice. Ben's making an interesting face here at the pizza roll. What are your thoughts?
Flavors.
Like, not traditional pizza? Too traditional pizza?
It's good.
Oh, give me that breeze all day. Okay, you know what? It's kind of like, yeah, what is that flavor? I'll take another bite, but I don't know if I'd get it again, honestly. We were talking, it's like some sort of extract almost. I said almondy almost, which sounds crazy, but I swear.
No, it's not almond. It's almost like
maybe it's a cheat.
Like a macaroon flavor.
It's like vanilla almond in my opinion. That's weird.
That's weird.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Not liking it as much as I was hoping I would. Let's move on to the tortellini. So, something we forgot to mention was that everything we have tried today so far has been new to the festival. So, the 2 items in the America Pavilion and then all 3 of these here at Italy are new as well. So here we have the tortellini. Ben said it's just pretty basic. It's 4 cheese with a vodka sauce, I think. It's good. It's a 4 cheese tortellini, you know.
Yeah.
Would I get it again? Probably not. I think in the Florida heat, the heavy cheese and sauce, I just don't know if I'd get it again. And I hate saying that because it still tastes delicious. If you want to try it, give it a try. But it's maybe not going to be my first choice out of everything in the entire festival. I say the sauce is pretty, like, mid. But not in, like, a bad way. It's a typical vodka sauce. Nothing too crazy about it. Not too much basil or anything. I don't know, maybe a little bit of a letdown, unfortunately, from what I was hoping for. Maybe we end up getting more food on the way out. I don't know. Last one to try is going to be the little chocolate mousse.
We were kind of hidden.
I love them. Oh, this is good. I think you'd like this. Cool. I could easily eat this all by myself. There's the caramel at the bottom, the chocolate mousse in the middle, and then the espresso whip on top. I don't know. That's good. I would easily get that. I think a mousse is a nice dessert because it's nice and light. So it's something you can have and it's not too heavy. You might get a stomach ache from sugar, but it's not going to make you full and like weighed down.
Remember, that's been sitting for 5 minutes too.
It has been out for a couple minutes, yeah, 5 to 10 since you've been sitting here. And it's still good. I think for me personally, this was a first. I like this in first place. Tortellini second. Pizza's third. We were just talking, it doesn't really give us any pizza flavor. It's kind of interesting. Tortellini is delicious, but then you can't go wrong with a little mousse dessert. So that's the order we'd rank it in. Thing to mention here in Italy is Ben found a Remy. He's up on the balcony. So we know to look a little bit higher moving forward, but let me zoom in so you can see. That's kind of what he looks like. So let's put the sticker on our little map. So it's the Remy with the bell pepper here. So where is Italy? Right here. There it is. One done. Passing by the Spain Pavilion, first of all, it smells frickin' delicious. I'm guessing it's probably that paella, which honestly sounds pretty good. It has rock shrimp, bay scallop, and smoked mussels. But I think we'll get this one day. I don't know if I have room for it right now, just because it looks like a lot of breading. But we'll try that one day here at the festival. Here's Remy number 2 back in Germany, and he is back by Beer Garden. So let's put him on the map too. Open up. What does he have? Garlic. Garlic in Germany. Well, now we're on a roll, but it makes me upset that we missed so many along the way. So next one's gonna be India. Here at the refreshment outpost, they have a Burberry spiced beef stew, Impossible spicy sausage, and a South African cream liqueur chocolate mousse. And it honestly smells delicious, but we'll probably pass on these today. We found another Remy up here in India. So here they also have potato and pea samosa along with chicken tikka masala. So I think we'll get this next time when my sister's here, but there's the Remy with a little red onion. Now we're cooking, because you know what? Anyone can cook.
Huh?
Here at the China booth, they have chicken dumplings, smoked duck bao bun, and then Beijing noodles. So the Beijing noodles are new this year.
Look good.
Here at the Mexico Pavilion, they have tostadas, flauta, and flan. Like Ben just said in his video, don't know if we're going to get any of these today, but we'll definitely come back for them. The flauta looks delicious. I love flautas, and the carnita is new, so I think we have to give them a try. We got the mixed berry pavlova, I think is how you say it. So it's a meringue on the bottom with macerated berries on top and a whipped cream. I'm going to try this super quick, and then we're going to head into the Odyssey to get some air conditioning and get out of the sun for a quick second. So let's just try the berries and whipped cream. Those are fresh berries. Frickin' delicious. I don't know if I can really eat the meringue. I might have to just eat everything off the top first. Okay. Let's head to the Odyssey. This was $4.75, by the way. I have been loving the berries and whipped cream, but let's try the meringue. I think I'm gonna have to pick it up and try it. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm sure I don't have to do this, but I'm going to. I forgot that meringue is flavorless, but it has a sugar dusting on the outside. It's good, but almost just give me the whipped cream and berries. That's all I need. Maybe an angel food cake instead. But for $4.75, I would give this one a try. Would I try it again? Maybe. But I would definitely give it a first try. We are in the Odyssey Pavilion or building here, and I wanted to go over what they have. We're not going to get anything today because the line is incredibly long. We'll show you on the way out, but they do have garlic parmesan wings, Korean barbecue wings, unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Carolina Reaper pepper curry wings. Jeez, what a word, what a name. Impossible chicken tenders and fried pickle spears, and then the infamous pickle milkshake. Here is your line to order here. Looks like it zigzags quite a bit, but we'll skip this today. Maybe try fried pickles again another time. Clouds feel nice, I'll tell you that. But I'll show you guys the photos of the food once we head down the path here. We are gonna backtrack a little bit. Ben has decided that he really wants to try the paella from Spain, and then we're gonna go try whatever the other one is, the trio. So we're heading back towards Spain, which is in between Italy and Germany. So I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit here. So here are the photos and the prices for the Brew Wing Lab at the Odyssey. So there's kind of what you're looking like. The garlic parmesan, Korean barbecue, impossible tenders. The fried pickle spears down there. And then I'm gonna have to try this frozen pomegranate and raspberry tea sometime. It's only $5. So we'll try this all a different time. Definitely busy in there. Ben got the seafood paella there, and it came with some shrimp, mussels, and scallops. And then the paella rice. And then I got the trio. So this is a little ham croquette, essentially. This is tomato on top of toast. And this is a little Spanish omelet, essentially, with some potato and onion. What should we try first? Which one? I think I'm going to try the tomato first, just to get that out of the way. I'm just going to use my hands. We're just going to make this easy. It's a lot of tomato on top. What I like about food and wine on all these Epcot festivals is it's all fresh. So that's like just a legit tomato and garlic on toast. Nice and fresh. That's pretty good. We'll try the other ones in a second. I'm gonna steal a little bit of Ben's rice. I don't know what paella is necessarily. Oh damn. It's like a really yummy risotto. Let me try a little shrimp. These are so baby. Look how small it is. Whoa. That's pretty enjoyable. I don't remember the price. I'll put it on the screen here. I bet the scallops will be good. That's a good little dish there. I think I'm gonna try the little omelet next. I probably should have grabbed a fork, but I did not. Oh, let me turn off my fan there. So this is a little omelet. Tastes more potatoey than eggy. It's yummy. It's a little bit lighter than I was expecting. That was pretty good. Then let me try the little ham croquette real quick too, and then we'll just plow away. The capers on top. I don't want capers.
Yeah, so this one's honestly better than I expected. You got your scallops, your mustard.
That's good. It has a garlic aioli on top. I can't remember what was in the middle. Looks like potato and
It looks like
ham.
a potato, like croquette.
That one's obviously my favorite on the whole plate. Followed by the omelet, followed by the tomato toast. Just not for me. I will say, today seems, it's getting a little busier at this moment, but it seems less busy than the opening day of Flower and Garden earlier this year. We're able to kind of walk around okay. The lines aren't too crazy long. It's a pretty good day here. It is a Thursday, and it's the middle of summer. It's hot, and school just started last week, so there's maybe a couple factors to it. We're over here by Gyozas of the Galaxy and Coastal Eats, and turns out these don't even open until September 28th. So that's a little upsetting. It's one of the things my sister wanted to try next week, but it will not be open. One of the things we were going to try today, but we went for the paella instead. That's going to do it for us here at Epcot, but I do think I want to kind of go over everything once we get home. So I'm going to show you the total, what we got, and a little bit of a breakdown. So I will see you all at home. Whoa, Karma's going crazy in there. Ignore the hair. It's hot out. It's sweaty. But I just want to give a quick little recap or overview. I think that my favorite dish of the day... Ooh, I don't know if I could actually name one. I'm not sure what I liked the most. I liked everything, honestly. Maybe the chocolate mousse, actually, in Italy, which sounds crazy, but that one was good. Ben said he enjoyed the paella the most. It had the most flavor out of everything we tried today. The rice was good. I had the scallop and shrimp, and that was good. So that one was pretty good. So we ended up spending $57 today on food. So the breakdown for that's about $7, $7.50 per plate, which, in my opinion, for a food festival like this at Disney, that's not too bad. It's all real food. We feel okay after that. We're not bogged down or tired or full, and like we feel okay. We feel good. But thank you all for joining us for day 1 of Epcot Food and Wine of 2025. We'll definitely do a couple more videos. We already have probably a second one planned with everything we want to do. Then I guess we have to try the gyozas and the coastal eats in September, so September 28th-ish. But we have lots to do and lots to try still. But thank you for joining along today. We hope you'll stick around and experience more.